while.
I can tell you a story in the meantime.
Okay.
Okay, so today I was standing at a crosswalk, and there was so then there was these two guys in front of me, and they they were kind of cute or whatever. I wasn't looking. I mean, I was like, objectively they were kind of cute. So they were walking ahead of me. They were jaywalking, and then one of them like looks back, and he actually like comes back to not jaywalk, right? So then we're standing kind of close to each other, maybe like you know how like there's an unspoken amount of space like that you're supposed to kind of keep from strangers.
Yeah.
So he kind of like passed that. Like he was a little closer than that. And then, but not like right next to me or not yet. So I was just like, oh, so I looked at my phone to like, cause I was like, oh, this is a little awkward. He's standing kind of close. So then he looks at me and then he says, hey, do you know the best taco like restaurant around here? Like where can I get tacos? I'm not from here. I'm from New York. And then I look up at him in slow motion.
Wait. Okay. All right. Okay. Is this real?
Yes, it's real. It's real, okay? Okay, so I look up and then, I told him, oh, I'm not from around here either. I don't know this area. But I told him, you can just go on Yelp and type in tacos and look up the best reviewed restaurants. And then he's like, okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll do that. I was like, yeah. And then he said, oh, I'm in town for Coachella. I'm like, this is my first time to California. And then I said, oh, I'm going to Coachella too. And then we kind of like, start yapping a little bit. And then the crosswalk turns green. So we walk together and then we go meet his friend. Anyways, at the end, we exchanged phone numbers.
Okay.
And so, that's where the to be continued.
Oh, let's go, Leslie.
Yeah, I'm probably
Wait,
I'm probably never going to talk to him. Probably never going to talk to him ever again.
No, you guys. Well, I think it's really nice because, like, I know it's really hard to like meet people.
I know.
It's so hard.
But I told him like my handle was Fuslie, so he
Oh
might
my
be
God,
watching right now.
Miss.
Which is like the opposite of smooth.
I'm happy though, Leslie. You know, that makes me happy.
Yeah.
I want you to be someone, you be happy and fall in love, and
Well, okay, we're not going that far, but like, I mean, it was like I never have those experiences, and then also like I was like omega janky. Like I was like, oh my God. And the way I knew I was like kind of nervous to talk to him was because like he's like, oh, I'm going to Coachella, and then I start showcasing all of my Sephora swatches on my hand. I was like, oh, that's what I was doing at Sephora. Look at my hand, and I start like moving my hand in the sun so he could see how pretty the highlighter was. He was like,
my God.
I was like, cool. I was like, oh God, I'm oversharing.
Leslie, it's okay. Oversharing is good. If he can't like you at whatever that is,
Your
then he
worst
can't
doesn't
like
deserve
you
me at my best. True.
at your normal.
No, I was so flattered because I was like, I was so janky. I had like, my hair was super frizzy and like in a really janky braid, and like I had no makeup on, but I had a mask on but I only put the mask on because I didn't want anyone to see me because I was so janky. And I was like, don't run into anyone, don't run into anyone, don't run into anyone. And then
See? And and then he's gonna see you without looking like at your best when you're all dressed up and cleaned up and stuff, and he's gonna be like, oh wow,
from the crosswalk?
I didn't know she could get more beautiful.
Crosswalk
oh my
girl,
gosh.
that you? So it was a thrill. And then I said bye to him. I pretended I had to go. And then I didn't actually have to go. And then I started walking in a direction I didn't have to go. And I had to commit to that direction all the way down the street because I didn't want to look awkward. So then I waited at the end of the street, and then I walked backwards all the way back down the same street.
Oh, Leslie! Leslie, I can't. I feel it.
What?
It's just like I can imagine everything. I could see it. I can visualize everything. It's like Sunny, you're like, oh God, okay, I gotta commit. I gotta go this way. I
Yes.
gotta wait for him to leave. And then I gotta go back the right direction.
Yes, I stood there
Oh
at the
my
end of the road and I
God.
was like peeking down. And then also right before that, I was getting coffee at Phil's Coffee, right? I go in and I start standing in line and I'm like waiting and nothing's really happening. So I'm like looking at the barista and they're kind of busy. And then I turn around and I see like a whole line like behind, like I'm just standing in the middle of the store, but there's a whole line of people, like 5 people. And then I had I was so embarrassed that I was just standing in the middle of the store that I just left. I didn't even get in line. I couldn't. So anyway.
You're so relatable. But like you verbalize it so much. Like these are things I think of, but I never say. Oh my God.
I swear everyone said this stuff, right? It's like,
Yes, yes, I have.
yeah,
But it's just so funny. Like you just like, yeah, this is what happened, play by play.
yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, and then it was cool though. It was cool because I felt very like, wow, I never ever like talked to some random dude on the street and then like end up giving them my number within like 5 minutes of meeting them. I'm just like, wow, we kind of just, is this love? No.
I mean, who knows? One day you're gonna, one day we're gonna see her and be like, this is Crosswalk guy.
This is Crosswalk guy.
This is Taco
We're
New
gonna
York
be
guy.
giving our vows. The first time I met you, you were jaywalking. Then you turned
But
around.
then you saw me and you turned around.
Oh God, he's gonna see all of this.
Oh God. Maybe he'll find it so endearing. He's like, oh my God. Like, so she also thought that was like a cool like moment, hopefully.
This is bold. It's bold.
All right. I'm just queuing it up. Okay.
Okay, hold on.